Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Gilvin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for yet another Boomsday Decksperiment as we try some fun, crazy new stuff. And this time around, we're going to do a Heal Paladin specifically oriented around Crystalsmith Kangor and his ability to double your healing output to see if we can do some silly stuff in that kind of play. Now, I don't think that's the only way to do Crystalsmith Kangor decks, but that's what we're going to try this time around. And man, are we going to heal for some very high health totals. There are some swings indeed to be had with Crystalsmith Kangor. So that said, let's go ahead and jump into the deck creation process for Crystalsmith Kangor Heal Paladin as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. Where are you, Kangor? I believe you're 2 mana. There you are, Kangor. Crystalsmith Kangor. He wants to tank, but boom, always makes him play support. It's pretty sad, I know that feeling. Crystalsmith Kangor is all about lifesteal and healing. So, now I do think there are 2 ways to play this card, right? First off, I think he's a fine minion. Just a 2 mana 1/2 with Divine Shield's kind of cool on its own right. But beyond that, you can play him in a buff deck and like make his lifesteal really cool because he's been buffed up a little bit. Secondarily, you can play him in a heal deck, like a control paladin. This time around, I think we're going to do the latter, the heal deck. I think we'll come back to Crystalsmith and play him in a buff deck. But I think his true calling, right, is being in a healing deck. So let's try to make a healing deck, like a control paladin that heals and does late game stuff, and see if it works. We've done this before, and it was always kind of close, but never quite got there. It's hard to beat like combo decks, for instance, because you don't always have enough pressure. It's just hard to play true control right now in this meta with all the combo decks out there. But we're going to try nonetheless, and we're going to do that using heal synergy cards we've seen before, like Pearl Spellstone, Jhin. We've built similar decks to this previously, of course. We're going to get Blackguard, is that what it's called? I think we can still take an Aldor. That's a good control card. We might put in some mech stuff like an oil module, but I really want more lifesteal, and so like that, for instance, might be good. And True Silver is good because it's healing. Glass Knight is definitely a heal synergy card. We want that. We want Blackguard. Tarim is always a good card, I think. Just such a good card. Could try Shrink Ray, I guess. The golden artwork, by the way, on that is insane. Look at that! That's awesome! Haha, that's fantastic. Zolan 2 Brewmasters with Uther. I don't know if I want to do OTK stuff or not. Like, I get it, it's fun, but I don't know if I want that to be our thing. We are going to play Uther because he has lifesteal, though, so it might be worth it. It might be worth it. I don't know. I mean, that is a cool win condition, but it's not really what... It's not really what Kangor's about. I just saw this, by the way. Is this ever something you run to give you a bit more of like an aggro or pressure sort of world? Could you do like a lifesteal Zoo Paladin with Crystalsmith Kangor? The fact that your healing is doubled wouldn't really matter a lot. Yeah, we're gonna get to Corpseaker. Yeah, of course. Corpseaker's great. We're gonna get there. It's perfect. We need to probably add in Tyrion too. Corpseaker right now has no Divine Shield, right? No, it has lifesteal and taunt. Oh, Righteous Protector too we want, Righteous Protector. And I think Tyrion's fine, we just need big threats, and Tyrion also provides quite a bit of pressure too in this kind of world. The Lay on Hands is there, but I don't think we actually want 2. I don't think we want 2. Ziliax is a good idea too, yeah, Ziliax I like. We don't have a lot of mechs, of course, but Ziliax is kind of good on his own, I think. That's also going to allow us to test Ziliax on his own, maybe. That's something I've been talking about a long time, but we haven't really tested. How I think the card is fine by itself. Do we have any other mechs? No. So it really is legitimately by itself. So, like, does Light Warden make sense? I don't know. Countess Ashmore? We do have Death Rattle. We do have Lifesteal. We don't currently have Rush, though. We don't currently have Rush. I don't know. I don't think she's worth it. Well, we don't have a lot of card draw, though, do we? We don't have any card draw at the moment, do we? No, we don't have any card draw. We need some card draw. Do we run Acolytes and Wild Pyros and Equality just because we're a combo or a control deck? Or do we actually venture into this world I was talking about with like a zoo, heal zoo, almost like, you know, but in Paladin? Crystallizer? It's intriguing. I don't know that we need it. I like it because we take damage that way, but we don't really need the heal activation until much later. It is kind of free though, I guess, in some ways. Like a free 5 armor. Look at those 5 drops, guys. Just Ziliax. It makes Spellstone really good. It does help with Spellstone. But I don't know that I want to run another low-cost minion's the problem, right? That's what I'm thinking about. Is it a 1-drop? Yeah. Maybe the Light Warden's a little greedy. Probably so. I don't think this... Actually, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write down this Light Warden idea where you play more of a zoo... More of a zoo Kangor deck. Like a heal zoo, but in Paladin. Heal zoo and Paladin. I like this, and this is intriguing. Light Warden Kangor. Gonna mark this down. I'm not gonna do it today though. We're gonna make this one more of the strict control style. So I need those equalities. That said, where did equality go? I need one more equality. What do we cut here? Maybe just an Aldor. I'm not sure Ziliax makes a lot of sense. Oh, we do have 1 rush with Ziliax. I forgot about that. We could try to run a. We have lay on hands for card draw too, though. I think I'm gonna pass on the Ziliax. I know I talked it up, but I don't have any mechs. If I had like 2 mechs, I'd do it. But with 0 mechs, I don't think so. I just want to make room for this equality, and that seems like the most obvious cut. Now that said, we don't have a single 5 drop, but that's okay. We don't really ultimately need a lot of 5 drops. So okay, here's the idea: we can stay alive forever against aggro, maybe, because we have so much early game defense and taunt, and a lot of swing heal, a lot of cool heal. I don't know. We'll try. This one goes out to you, Crystalsmith Kangor. It goes out to you in chat. I don't have a whole lot of time to play it, so I hope we get a couple good games in. Running out of time quickly here. Rusty Recycler wouldn't be a terrible idea. It kind of fits there. Insta-lose any druid. Maybe. We'll see. I think so. I think that's what I said. Like, I don't know if we have enough pressure, right? We might, though, honestly, because, for instance, if we hit, like, a big Spellstone, if we hit, like, a big... You know, just pressure with Glass Knight and Chill Blades and True Silvers and Tyrians. Like, we can actually pump out some pressure and build boards. It's not totally reactive, right? Like a lot of control decks. It's a little bit more proactive. I need a Crystallizer, though. You guys are right about taking the damage. Like, we need to take damage, and right now we don't have a great way to do that. But we can hope, perhaps, that this is, like an aggressive Zoo deck and not an even Warlock. That'll help me take some damage and empower these sorts of things. 2 mana, draw 2 1-attack minions. It actually wouldn't be too bad in this deck because we do have a lot of 1-attack minions, Acolytes and Crystallizers and Kangor. But by the same token, I'm not sure that really does enough. Like, you know, none of those are super swingy or impactful. I guess if we only ran Kangor, it would kind of make sense. Because oh my god, why does everybody get Keleseth today on 2? Goodness gracious, guys, stop. So this might heal for 2, which doesn't really heal for enough, honestly. I think we're just gonna Hero Power and wait. We might have a good opportunity to swing with Wild Pyro here. If like this takes a value trade, these both go to 1. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I do actually need to take a little bit more damage. Oh, weird. He must be going face then? That's weird that he didn't trade first. Nothing. Oh no, he did heal face. Yeah, let's take 2 damage. Okay. Oh my god. What is the deal today, guys? This is the second zoo opponent we've played today who had this exact opener. What is happening in the world? Like, what is going on? I think I'm just gonna play the Acolyte and just take some damage here and pray to God for an equality or something. I don't really know. I don't know what to do. No consecration, it wouldn't help here. It wouldn't be very good. I don't think we could run it. I mean, granted, it would be good in general probably. We should have thought about it, but wouldn't help here much. Wouldn't help here much. Keleseth and opening hand against Regis is 100%. Didn't have room for consecration because I had to run Crystalsmith Kangor. Oh my god, really? I don't actually care about the card draw, so it doesn't matter much. So we can do like Pyro Coin, Spellstone, and clear most of this. We leave a couple 3-attack dudes on board, I guess.
Welcome.
Oh my god. I need another... Oh my god, there's justice in the world after all. So the question is, do I ever do the sneaky equality Pyro coin to keep my Pyro alive, or does that just play into Despicable Dreadlord? I don't think so. I think we save the coin. The coin's valuable because we have a second Wild Pyro. So we'll just do it the straight way. There is justice in the world after all, guys. There is justice in the world after all. Oh my god. So now we might actually be able to stabilize, right? Because even this is like a 6-point heal, right? Just these two cards together next turn if we want. We can heal for 6. So, and maybe clear a minion, right? So I think we're going to be able to get our life back. It's a really good reload. Jhin is also a good heal. Let's just Jhin into Crystalsmith Kangor to save the coin, right? This also heals for a lot. This thing is awkward to kill. Kangor's awkward to kill. Do we ever try to save Kangor for like a super recovery though? Or do we like, we can't risk too much because there's like Leroy and stuff. I think we need to do it like soonish. But I could just play like Jhin and like a Spellstone, for instance, or maybe even just like, I don't know. None of those turns look that good, do they? Maybe we'll just Chillblade and Kangor. That means the Kangor's pretty likely to live. So this actually feels like a really good turn, right? Kangor feels very impactful here. Buffs our Spellstone. He's not really that susceptible to dying. We might be able to slam a Jhin again with Kangor on board to even benefit more. Unfortunately, that will not activate the Spellstone right away, because this happens at end of turn. But the heal is still worth so much. The bigger problem right now is going to be finding cards. Remember, he did silence our Acolyte. That was... Oh, man. Soulfire sucks. He could have played that first. He must have another 3-drop or something. Okay. It's not that good. I can't play an Acolyte right now. I think we'll just Jhin and Hero Power. Maybe just Glass Knight and Hero Power. No, we could make that sneakier later, I bet. Let's just Jhin and I don't want to play the Acolyte because he gets a free trade on it. I want to play it when there's lower attack stuff out. This is sort of a weak turn, but it's going to give my Spellstone power next turn. So. Because this is now a 6/6, right? We'll see. Valinor would be cool in this list. It's pretty good with Chillblade. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just heal Doomguard. Leroy's the threat. Listen a lot of things there. I'm a little bit worried. Regis has a 46% chance to win. How do you figure that? I think it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. I think you should run the 2-mana draw, 2 1-attack minions, draw your Kangor, Acolyte, and defensive cards. Yeah, it might work. That's been a suggestion. I think it's a reasonable one. Oh my god. That is a big freaking voodoo doctor. Wow. Could use that second equality right about now, guys. True Silver. True Silver champions. Not too bad either, really. I mean, True Silver into Acolyte. Acolyte's still, though, only rolling 1 card most of the time. We could do this, and do quite a bit of work, I guess. I like that. Let's just do that. This gets me multiple cards, which right now I need cards more than anything else, right? So, this isn't a bad turn. We've got enough health to work with that this is okay. Like, we're giving him a trade into the taunt, of course, but still, the board's not super clean for him. And we're starting to line up some cards, which is important. We should get 2 more before this is over. Wow, that's a good top deck. I mean, come on, dude. Don't even have to life tap into it or anything. Like, come on, that's too good. That's too good. I can kill it. I mean, Blackguard could do some interesting stuff too if we find the right things. But that is an insane amount of damage he just put out. Wow. Sunkeeper Tarim off the top is freaking insane. Okay. That is really good. Really good. We gotta do it, right? Yeah, we just gotta do it. There's no question. It will eat, presumably, all 3 minions, or very close to all 3 minions. This is definitely the right target to kill, because it can get buffed. Oh, Lay on Hands is good, too. Okay. That was a big swing turn. Wow. Soon we're going to have, like, Blackguard into a heal, maybe? Oh, my God. This guy top decks his discard cards so beautifully! Oh, my gosh. He's good at the game. He's so good at the game, guys. He's very, very good at the game. Rename the deck to Infinite Reno Paladin. Is there a particular Hearthstone content creator that made you want to stream? honestly. No! Are you for real? This guy is a freaking god! I cannot believe it. He top decks everything perfectly. So this does still have lifesteal. It does still have taunt and divine shield. Okay. So this is a pretty good play. We can just go this route. The Doomguard will presumably not be able to attack through this. Even if it does, it doesn't actually represent lethal. So this should heal me for a lot. This should heal me for a lot here. I mean, if he top decks like a silence, like the perfect card, I will be salty. I'll tell you right now. But he's close to dying too. Like soon we might be able to flip this.
I hope you were having a great Monday.
Blackguard attack damages for 2. So we might actually just be able to guarantee the kill on the Doomguard as well. This guy top decked all of his discard, charge, and damage cards perfectly. Hit Keleseth on 2, and we're still pretty close to stabilizing in this game, I think. Hey, Zesty Gorilla, man, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back, good sir, dude. Congrats on the blue gem. That's another new sub goal, right? Yeah. Oh, and I had another sub too. Darkuba subscribed with the Twitch Prime. I'm sorry, Darkuba, dude. I got into the zone of the game. Forgive me, Darkuba. Welcome as well, Darkuba. Thank you, buddy. That's now 7:36, maybe, or 7:35. I'm not sure. It says 7:35, but that's a new record. Oh, the resub probably didn't count. It was probably already active. So, 735 on the sub count right now, guys. Absolutely nuts. Thank you, everyone. That is incredible. Where do you come up with all these boss stream titles? I just started thinking about, Star Wars numbers. This is the 6th Boom Day stream I've done, so... And it was kind of perfectly appropriate. Okay, that's a good sign. Heal me up. Heal me up. It's pretty good, though. It's a pretty good answer. So the question now is, like, what do I do here? I think we, of course, have to try to hit the Blackguard, right? Because we're going to do 5 damage. We're not going to be able to kill the Doomguard, but we're going to be able to do a lot. Could just go this route, but the Blackguard has a pretty good chance of sniping off either a Serenite or a Voodoo Doctor. So if I attack, I go down to 7, I heal to 9. This heals me to 12. I should be safe. I should be safe. Do I also want to play this, or do I want to play this? This doesn't really do anything, does it? I don't think so. I guess I can just play the Glass Knight, right? It's better to trade next turn, so I think we just play the Glass Knight here. It doesn't really change anything about our turn. So we need this to hit the 3-2. Would be the best option. This is also fine, I guess. It doesn't really matter. That's the only bad target. That's the only bad target. Because now we can't kill the Doomguard, right? Well, if this actually hits the wrong target, I'm gonna be dead, right? I'll be dead if this hits the Doomguard. I'm dead. Do I actually leave this to attack then? I think I leave it to attack. I don't know. I don't know now. That's actually crap. I don't know. The reason I do that is because he only has 9 now and I'm at 12. If I whiffed, there was a good chance oh, that's the worst target again. I might still be dead, but most of his... Well, if he top decks Leroy, I guess I'm dead. Yeah, I was better off letting him attack, right? Almost certainly better off letting him attack. Oh my god, am I dead? Oh, he discarded Leroy earlier? I don't see that on my thing, but okay. Sure that wasn't the previous game? So really, we hit the only 2. We hit the bad targets both times on Blackguard is why we lost. If we'd hit a we hit the Doomguard twice. No, we hit the Serenite, but we needed to hit the Voodoo Doctor. We needed to hit the Voodoo Doctor. And that actually really sucks. Yeah, I don't think Holy Road was on our side that game, guys. That's pretty tough. That's pretty darn tough. Man. That's tough. I'm a little salty about that game. Very rare salt. Very rare salt. We had some good top decks that even kept us in the game. But he had, like, the nuts. Remember, I kept commenting on it. He had Keleseth on 2. Crazy heal turn, remember? Like, insane. He had, like, 4 or 5 3/3s out on turn, like, 3 or 4. And we just kept stabilizing, and then top decked Doomguard pre-tap, Soulfire pre-tap, Doomguard pre-tap. That was the problem, is he kept getting the pre-tap Doomguards. It's a lot worse if you have to tap into your Doomguard because you discard your other card. But he kept getting his discard burst damage without any punishment, which is just very unlucky. Very unlucky for us. So pretty much everything that could have gone wrong in that game actually went wrong. And we were still in contention. Like, we were still one turn away, right? Like, and even beyond that, our Blackguard went wrong. If it hit differently, we would have been in a great spot. So, yeah, just bad luck, I think, honestly. Just bad luck. I don't think there's any other story there. Just the cards weren't going our way today. And this is going to be a tough game to win, I think. I think this will be really hard because it's a druid. He's got lots of life gain. We don't have enough pressure. He's going to have some win condition that beats us. So, I don't know how to get there yet. We will try our best. Naturalize on the Glass Knight. Okay. Cool. It's pretty wild. Quite a wonky hand here for me. Guess we're just gonna play super hard into swipe, because I got nothing else to do. Let's try it. Doomguard should get changed to discard 1 and have rush instead of charge. I would be okay with that. It's a pretty powerful card right now. You should change the possessed mode to the new Kangaroo Mech 1/1. Why? Why would I do that? Oh, because they're the same card. I gotcha. It's supposed to be me on tilt, because the guy looks a little... Well, first off, his head is literally tilted, but also he's possessed and angry, right? Like crazy. So it's the tilt emote. Anytime I tilt, we're supposed to spam the tilt option. Okay, another twig. So probably, I don't even know anymore. It can be Malagos, it can be Togwaggle, it can be anything. It's impossible to tell. I don't think it's Mechathune, I guess, but... Spreading Plague is a big problem, yeah. I'd like to kill these off if I can. Very big problem. I need to take some damage as well, so a Crystallizer would be good right about now. It's a pretty clutch inclusion, actually, to make sure we're able to heal ourselves. Pretty clutch.
Golden legendary!
Cheer up, bud. Sometimes the RNG just doesn't agree.
It's true. Here comes the Spreading Plague, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Who was that? Z-Beast, I bet. Z-Beast! What, dude? Dropping the $15 dono. I gotta update the Hall of Fame down below the stream, man. You're gonna be in the top 5, I think. I think you've already earned a spot in the top 5. I don't know the math exactly. Actually, I might be able to tell you that. Hold up. Yeah, top donors. That's this month. You're definitely the top. But what about all time? All time. You are 4th. Yeah, dude, 4th on the all-time top donations list already, Z-Beast. You passed Lando today. Lando's a legend, man. Congrats and thank you. That's awesome. Super, super cool. I am like, I got too many cards, so exactly. It's really not that exciting, is it? I do finally get to get rid of some of my dudes. That's nice. Let's see what we get. Aldor is so boring. So boring. Like, what am I doing here? There's nothing to do. I took some damage, finally. Finally took some damage. Do I ever just play the Chill Blade here? It only heals these to 1, so I don't think so. But I'm at 9 cards, so if I don't play something, I'm gonna get stuck with a hand that I don't want to have. So that's 2... Good turns, guys. Good turns. That's what we call power turn in my book. Power turn. I can't afford to discard though, so I need Uther. I need Tyrion. Like, I need those pressure cards to win this, you know. So I just can't leave out 2 card draws and go to 10 so easily. So I had to get down to 7. Had to get down to 7. So swipe is still pretty good, of course, but he hasn't swiped yet. I mean, he's had a lot of chances to swipe, and we haven't seen one. So. I'm not sure the swipe is actually there. I would love to use these to get some 6/6s out, but again, we're not taking enough damage. The interesting thing is, he is getting a little punished perhaps sometimes by attacking with the twig. If you wanted to attack face, right? We could... Oh, Corpse Digger's good. That's some pressure. Crystallizer's awesome, too. Okay, cool. This is good news. This is good news. Yeah, this is fine. Pretty good turn. We heal for 3 there. That buffs these once. Now, next time we should... Well, they're only going to get 2, though, as I'm not taking any more damage. I need the other Crystallizer. Saving the day, though. Crystallizer's awesome. What class do you think benefited the most from Boomsday cards besides Druid? I think it's been pretty even, honestly. Let me think. Let me look at a tier list right now and see what's still standing out. Well, unfortunately, Warlocks... I don't know how much they really benefited, but they're still in a good spot. Druid, I mean, really, the class hierarchy doesn't feel too different to me. Like, the good classes are still good, and the weaker classes are still weak. I don't think it changed a lot. Not sure. Hey, look at that. Quality, Pyro. Or just equality trade, maybe. Quality trade. Then we can play Acolyte. I don't know. We're going to lose. What does it matter? I do not have a way to win here. I don't have enough damage taken. I don't have... Can I equality Pyro Spellstone or something? That still kills all my dudes, so what does it matter? I don't know, we're just gonna lose. What difference does it make? Could've maybe just played a blackguard, actually. That's probably better than hero power only. Actually, let's play this. We're at 6, so 3 is fine. Can you please bless my 1 pack? Sure thing. Your pack has hereby been blessed, Frost Dragon. It has been blessed. I asked Ant about your story. He did indeed confirm you guys were bunk bed roommates. Well, why would I lie about it? I mean, obviously he's gonna tell the truth. I think Warrior benefited the most after Druid. Really? I don't know that I've seen a lot of Warrior, though. I don't think anybody's playing Warrior. I mean, in theory, I think they got some cool stuff, but I think they're still very unpopular. So I don't know. I'm not sure. But Juan Fims 6 is sure, setting a new sub record at 736. Juan Fims, thank you, my good sir. 736. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts, man. That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Tier 1 subs are super special too. Appreciate it a ton. Maybe you both lied. Dun dun dun. Depending on Crip, Toast, and Trump, they're all awesome. I mean, they all do their own thing. They all do it great. Like, they're super popular for a reason, right? It's not arbitrary. Now that said, I mean, we do have different styles in a lot of ways. Me versus each of them. Probably most similar to Trump, I guess, of anybody, if I had to nail it down. But, yeah, they're all cool. I mean, I don't know them. They seem great, though. I'm not like a super competitive Hearthstone content creator or whatever. I think everybody can be individually and independently successful. As long as we're all talking up the game positively, that's all that matters. And unfortunately, they can be kind of negative sometimes, I guess. Especially like...
Bronze. Not passing Callum_Selvive anytime soon, so may as well pass Lando 909 by 1 cent.
Z-Beast, dude.
Manically.
Thank you, Z-Beast, man. That's, I like it. I like the evil competitive streak, dude. That's awfully nice, man. Thank you a ton for the $12.55.
People are playing Warrior. It's just that class has a new name called Druid.
Guadaloops, you have a bit of a point, I have to say. You really do have a bit of a point there. Can we do anything sneaky with a Wild Pyro, like double Pearl Spellstone here, and just get like a really nasty board and go face with Tyrion? It's kind of weird because the 1/1s die pretty easily. But I love the idea of pushing the Tyrion damage face. I think that's something we need. These are only 4/4s, but even just 2 4/4s is still impactful. I wish I could heal myself more, though. Maybe we could. Maybe I could get a Crystallizer again. Let's do this. Let's do this first, I guess. See what happens. Chillblade Champion. Does that change anything? Not really, I guess. We can play another minion, I guess. Just going ham here, guys. Gotta find the damage. I think this is fine. I mean, clearly you can kill some of these, but I just gotta get damage through. And even if Tyrion dies, like, that's 5 repeatable damage. Like, I gotta build as much pressure as I can. It's probably my last good push. There might have been a better way to execute that. I'm not really sure. It really annoys me having 1 bit. Nice, CVs. Thank you again, dude. That's absolutely bonkers. I was answering a question or something, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. That's okay. You guys still love me. I think you're more similar to Tice. Yeah, I meant specifically within that list. I love Tice. I think Tice is awesome. I don't watch a lot, but when I have, I think Tice is great. And way better player than me, too. Way better player. He's actually really good at Hearthstone. I think people have lost sight of that sometimes when he became more of a popular streamer. But he was actually really, really good at Hearthstone for a really long time. And still is. Like, he's still competing in tournaments and stuff at a high level, so. Oh, boy. This seems fair. I think this is fair, Hearthstone. He even had the armor here, guys. Remember, we actually had. Did we have 10 armor? Or just I don't know how much we had, but maybe we just had 5. Oh yeah, just 5 from the 1 crystallizer. We want the game to be interactive, guys. I saw your face on the Battle.net client. Yeah, I know. It was awesome. It was so cool. Such a privilege. So nice. I think I was talking about Toast and Crip and how sometimes there's some negativity pointed towards the game. I wish everybody was positive all the time. I know it's not realistic. Even I get a little salty sometimes, right? But I think the better and more positive each of us are, the better it's going to be for everybody, right? Like, the more people are excited for the game and positive about the game and have fun. So I guess maybe there should always be a focus on fun instead of, like, top-tier competitiveness. Like, you guys know I like to play goofy decks and fun decks. And like this, for instance, like we're pretty sure this isn't going to be good, but who cares? We're just having fun with it. So I like that sort of emphasis, and I wish more creators had that sort of emphasis. I know it's not for everybody, so it's unrealistic, but that's kind of my spiel. I want the game to grow, and that's why I don't need to. That's why I don't feel a need to be competitive, because I don't think it's like carving out your chunk of this bigger chunk. I think like everybody can make the chunk grow, so my chunk can grow right alongside everybody else's if the game is positively supported. I feel like that's just going to be good for everyone. That's my take, anyway. He twigged you from 5 to 4. Ah, so you had 4 armor. Sure. That makes sense, too. Whatever. It didn't make the difference, right? I think he had overkill by 2. Your level of salt's much more healthy for your human body. I know I'm less tasty because I'm not as salty, but by God, am I healthier. I don't retain as much water. How's this deck for ladder? Not very good so far, Raven. We've gotten really close a couple times, frankly. In a couple different scenarios, too, like anti-aggro, but also trying to beat a combo deck last game. It's felt like good and internally consistent, I guess, but it hasn't felt powerful. Does not feel like we're winning games. It feels like we're barely hanging on or barely getting there. It does not feel like a... Okay, whatever. We have 5 spots, so... should be fine. We might actually technically overdraw a card if he wants. But if he gives me 10 cards in the process, I'm okay with that. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. Raid leader, handle it. Corpseaker's good. Not having consecrations, feeling bad. I thought the wild pyros were going to be enough, but so far, they have not. So far, they have not met that need. I think we go ahead and do this, right? It takes so much damage out of play. It just has to be done. And then we draw another card. The question is, can we recover enough health here? Like, level up right now hits for 15, so that would be annoying. I wouldn't want that. Okay. Yep. Man, I feel like everybody's hit the nuts against us today, too. I don't know that we've gotten a good feel for this deck. It's just... because everybody keeps hitting the nuts. Like, how can you get a feel for a deck and everybody hits the nuts constantly? I mean, this is technically enough to keep me alive, I guess. Maybe. I don't even... is it actually? That may not be true. That may be wrong. I don't even know. It heals for 6. I can go to 11. Do I even go to 11? Because oh, I should have done this first. I should have done that first. That's dumb. Oh, God. Punished. Punished. It's my fault. I got tilted. I got tilted. Now I'm punished. We actually had it clear. I mean, technically we are still alive. We go to 10 and then he hits for 6, but it's this was a better play. This was a better play 100% of the time. Level up again kills me. Raid leader doesn't quite. But I don't know how to gain more health. I think I'm still gonna die. If he has any direct damage here, I die. Let's see. Let's see. Any direct damage here kills me, right? So, if there's not, we can gain some life next turn and maybe live if he doesn't have a weapon, but he has Vine Cleaver and unidentified Maul. So, we're probably dead. Or Leroy, even. Portal Creeper into Vine Cleaver. That one's my fault. That one's my fault. That one's my fault. I got on tilt. I was just complaining. Just trying to be positive. That's 100% my fault. I don't have any drinks nearby. But I'm almost done, so don't worry. We're going to play one last game. We're going to make this deck work. It's so close. It's partly the error of the pilot, and probably a little bit of the deck. You know, I need a good deck to pilot, but... I don't know if we were going to win that game anyway, but we sure would have had a better chance if we hadn't taken a lot of free damage. So let's see. We would have Pyro Equality'd. We would have cleared. He would have replayed... definitely would have replayed a Corridor Creeper. He would have been on 6 mana, right? He would have played a Void or a Raid Leader. I don't know that we had a good answer to that second board anyway, but this seems to be fundamental to our success so far. I think we have to keep it every time we've needed this. If it's an odd rogue, we might need it even against like a turn 3 or 4 board. We'll see. But thank you again for the 100 bits, Z-Beast, buddy. Z-Beast rocking out the bits. Thank you, good sir. Oh shoot, I forgot about my sub this month. Crap. Now I have to restart all my months. You might not, Crip. You have like a 30-day rollover period. Like, you have 30 days to get it. I don't know how long it's been, but you might be close. Did you see the story about the guy who stole an airplane? I did, yeah. It was tragic and terrible and awful. Pretty crazy, too. Pretty crazy story. Not the sort of story you expect to hear. He would have hit the button and hit the button and hit the button and you die. It's probably true. Like, there's always some truth to that. Like, we may have just bled out real slow instead. What? You greedy pig. You greedy pig. Shame on you, you greedy pig. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on you. This is a pretty good play though, isn't it? This is super annoying.
Welcome. Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Good times.
I don't think it's time for Pyro Equality yet. I don't really want to attack with a True Silver. I could actually Chillblade trade, just to get this thing active soon. But I really like Chillblade plus Crystalsmith. So, basically I'm left in a spot where this turn kind of just sucks no matter what I do. Do I ever just attack this and put it down to 1 to play into, like, Wild Pyro Spellstone next turn? That loses the Pyro Equality, though, and I take additional damage sort of for free. Maybe I just equip this and don't do anything right now? And play for a Pyro Equality next turn? Or maybe even the turn after? He's just not hitting me that hard. I think I'm just gonna pass. It's a little bit risky, but I don't know. We'll see. Pyro just opens up so many opportunities for clearing up or resolving this board, so let's hang out. Hey, GF Dog, dude! Welcome back with 4 months. That's crazy good, sir. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's not much development there. He doesn't really have a lot of damage happening, so I kind of sort of have time here. He's also leaving up the 3-3. So, what do we get here? This could change everything. Righteous Protector is kind of good. Maybe we do the Wild Pyro Spellstone, though, even though the Spellstone's not buffed. I trade a Pyro Spellstone, and we can clear most stuff and have a decent board. And then next turn we can do this to heal a lot, right? And we can even play the Righteous here. So we lose the equality, but we get everything else in return, right? Which I think is worth quite a bit. This goes down to 2. This goes down to 1, of course, but that's okay. I'm mostly just playing it as the spell activator, not the, not like some super minion. I don't really know which of those is better to hit. I don't think it actually matters much. But now we have a 10th defensive board. We have a good swing heal happening on turn 6. Kangor should be very difficult for him to deal with, to the point where he might even have to, like, And I'm actually going to heal for another 4 with Kangor out too. So this is going to be a 10-point heal next turn with Kangor, which is huge. Reno Kangor, as they call him. Crystal Reno Kangor, or Crystalsmith Reno. What should I play to beat Druids? Druid, unfortunately. Druid. You are so awesome, from my sister. Well, thank you, Crypt Sniper. I appreciate that. Tell your sister hello. Tell her thank you for me. He just played this out, so maybe he doesn't have a Vile Spine to kill the Kangor? It doesn't really matter, because we're gonna rock out the Kangor anyway, I think. Do I ever go face? And just not deal with a 1-2? Maybe I trade this in to get, like... Maybe I trade this in just to get, do I need this to resolve a minion, like, or not? Or do I think we just heal more? Let's double the heal again. Heal for 4. Yes, we did it. That's what I'm talking about. And there you go. Crystalsmith Kangor, Heal Paladin. We did not win a lot, obviously, but by God, it felt like we were so close and we had so many chances to win, and I felt like we were almost there. I think we just had some bad draw, a really unlucky run there. I think if we'd played 4 fresh games with this deck, we might win 3 out of them. Might even win 4 of them. Like, just a card here, there, an RNG event here, there, and this deck felt like it was okay. And is it going to be great? No, probably still not big enough, proactive enough, strong enough to really be amazing. But nonetheless, cool and fun and promising. Hopeful at the very least. That said, if you guys have thoughts, recommendations, questions for this deck, those all go in the comments below. But until then, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, game on.